I think the problem with Onana in Manchester United is comfortability. He's too much comfort.
In Manchester United, he might be seen as one of the, or not even the worst goalkeeper in Manchester United.
So
Football Banter.
Onana has been a subject of constant backlash on Twitter, and someone said if they give you €10 for each goal Onana has considered this season, you can pay your tuition in Austria.
Oh, God.
So Onana had a goal with Nemanja Matic, in the Europa League tournament. Was it? Yeah, some days back. Unfortunately, he couldn't back up his bold claim with his performance on the pitch. And I quite find that really, really abysmal and poor, considering the fact that he eventually ended up proving Nemanja Matic right, which is really not good for him, because we can all agree that Onana is the worst goalkeeper to have stood between the sticks for Manchester United.
Yeah. You see, recently when Manchester United fans they have been attacking Onana, and I was like, your defense is not so good, stuff like that, and you guy also make saves. People should not come out for this guy and stuff. But Onana, last night, the game against Lyon, I was so ashamed of myself for defending that guy. Like, he said he is going to take a lot of risks. That's one of the risks that he took. And so many risks are going to cause the team. And you see, another person also said that if you put Onana in a room with COVID patients, he is not going to still catch COVID. That means there is nothing that Onana can save.
But
it's so sad.
But come to think of it, Onana was not a bad goalkeeper.
He was not a bad goalkeeper.
But
2022 now, he was the best goalkeeper in the Champions League.
But ever since he donned the Manchester United shirts, he's been he's been unbelievable.
That was why Machi said in Manchester United, he's not talking about Onana in any other club.
Yeah.
He said in Manchester United, he might be seen as one of the, or not even the worst goalkeeper in Manchester United.
So, Coach, what do you think about this situation? Because Onana is not a bad goalkeeper, but since he joined Manchester United, it seems like he's the worst goalkeeper on the planet. What do you think would be the problem?
I think the problem with Onana in Manchester United is comfortability. He's too much comfort. He's so comfortable that, there's nobody behind him. That's why he's comfortable. The second choice keeper is not good. The third choice keeper cannot step up to. So he's like the only eye among the blinds. And when a team of such caliber like Manchester United, have that kind of a keeper, you just have to pay the price of it. Because like I said, and like I will say, the greatest mistake Manchester United made was to sell that gear or to let that gear go.
Yeah. Very unceremonious.
And now, knowing who Onana is, even in the Cameroon national team, he's not doing well. You remember back then in the Cameroon national team, he had an issue when they brought him in. The other keeper who won the AFCON with Cameroon national team, that's Fabrice Ondoa, had to say, no, I can't stay behind him. Because anywhere Onana goes, even when he was in Ajax, you understand, he had issues with Erik ten Hag. When Erik ten Hag was the boss. Just that those things are slipping because, it happened in a league whereby it's unknown.
It's not unknown, yeah.
You understand? If not, it would have been brought out. Now, he went to Inter. You saw at one point in time, he had a boo, I think, with them. I think, was it Lutaro or somebody like that? He had a boo, you understand? So, Onana, I think Onana feels like since his godfather is Samuel Eto'o, because Samuel Eto'o is the one who took him to FC Barcelona Academy. Before, he had an issue with, I think, Silency and Erik ten and
always having an issue with people.
This other keeper, the current keeper.
Samuel Eto'o does not have a stake in Manchester United as a complaint. So why should...
When I talk about being the godfather, you understand, he has the backing. If whatever he does, someone will stand for him or by him. Now, in Manchester United, in Manchester
allegedly important.
Samuel Eto'o is one of the most respectable players in the planet. Wherever he goes, They give him that respect. And again, being the chairman of the Cameroon Football Federation, that's the FECAFOOT, it gives him to an edge. But coming to look into Onana, there's no need. A current player, a player still in the circuit, don't have any right to respond to whatever he sees or whatever is being said of him.
Okay.
And those are the pressure that you put on you. And now coming to Manchester United and seeing that gear, this is a last straw that actually breaks the camel back. Coming to Manchester United, he's coming with that ideology, with that notion of doing more better than any other keeper in Manchester United. You don't do that. We saw that with Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he left, I think, Inter Milan, AC Milan, going to Barcelona, saying he wants to go and do more than what Eto'o has done. You don't do that. You don't say such things. You don't even keep those things in your mind. Just do your thing.
And hope to get,
you understand?
get the best.
Yeah, and hope to get the best. You pray to God, you do your thing, hope to get the best. And that's how you flourish.
Okay, so considering Onana's personality and track record, I think taking a shot in the way he did, trying to, banter Matic was like a suicide attempt.
No, that is just classic Onana.
No, I think no matter how a player, no matter how many trophies you have won as a player, it is necessary for you to be humble, especially when it comes to a game that everyone's attention is on. You just have to be humble, and that is what Onana got it all wrong. You cannot come out and say your team is better than the Lyon's team. The Manchester United we know today. You cannot say that because you are in the Premier League. You are in area. Is it 13 or 12?
13.
You are struggling
around that side.
Area 14.
Around that
You are
side.
struggling in the Premier
14, around that
League.
side.
You didn't do well in the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup too. The only thing you are just
You have not done
competing
well.
now is
Europa.
the Europa. Even the Europa self. Forget the fact that you guys have been unbeaten, but it's not the Manchester United we know that used to compete. No dominance. You get no. So for me, coming to say that is he would have, like one of these points they say he would have it. I think after he made that mess, I think it now dawned to him that he would have just shut up.
Yeah.
You see, you guys shut up. He wouldn't have even made that comment.
Now, like when Kochi was saying, he said Onana could have not come out even when after Matic has said just like what you're saying now. But I feel Onana has a very kind of different personality, and he has a personality to a very loud one. He wants to always speak. He wants to show himself. You can't. I would like arrogance, just like that of Dibu, Emiliano Martinez. So that is just classic Onana. You understand? He has been thriving with that. It has been working for him. It worked for him in Ajax, worked for him in Inter. But right now, it's not working for you. Though, yes, but that is just classic Onana. He can't end it. So, and if that is his character, I don't see anything wrong with it.
No, there's something wrong. He's suffering from self-esteem.
He's not suffering from any self-esteem.
He's suffering from self-esteem. Or he's suffering from overconfidence.
No,
let me tell you something. Ebuka,
the thing has worked for him now.
Ebuka, no. If it has worked for you in the past, doesn't mean it will work for you in the present. Now, this is what I keep telling people. Keep healthy boundaries. Keep healthy boundary means respecting yourself and respecting people.
Coach, I want to give an example.
That boils down to self-esteem.
Coach, I want to give an example.
Onana is not, if I were him, why responding to
Coach,
Martin?
let me give an example now, let me use Vinicius as an example. Have you guys not noticed that since when Vinicius was warned about the way he responds to fans and the referee in the pitch, his performance have dropped?
No, that means his performance is
He used to feel the everybody have their own style. Zlatan, some people, everybody have their own.
Let me come into that Vinicius something.
Okay.
Vinicius, when he was playing wherever he was playing before coming to Madrid, he was not like that. Because he came to Madrid and they gave him the flair. Yeah. What made Vinicius started bubbling? Remember when Benzema was there, Vinicius was not bubbling.
Benzema said that they should not. Let me come. Benzema said, don't pass to him, he's not playing for us.
Yes.
Remember that time?
Yeah, remember. And the guy was quiet. Now, what is getting in, what the maggot that got into Vinicius Mendula is the fact that he took number 7. Vinicius cannot play even ball for 1 naira, for 10 naira for number 7.
Since when Vinicius channel those anger and built himself with those things, and then he started doing it on the pitch.
That means Vinicius.
It's the same thing I'm talking about comfortability.
He has
when
not
a
been the
player
same.
is
It's too-
over comfortable,
yes, true, and
when a player is
I
over
agree with
comfortable,
Coach.
it gets the gong in the brain and it scatters every molecule in the brain. I'm telling you the truth.
And I
That's the truth, I'm telling
I just
you.
feel that's
think
Onana.
the reason
That's
why-
personality.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I get.
The only thing is he has a deep performance right now. Manchester United is not for him.
See, I agree
And-
with you.
and
It's
he
good for a
dropped a
player.
ball-
It's very good for you to be confident.
holler.
It's very good.
It's good to be confident.
But you should know
overconfidence
when
is not good.
not to cross the
Yeah,
boundary.
the boundary, healthy boundary.
You
That's
should
what I'm
know,
saying.
and you know, football is fair play. So you cannot come out and say, okay, we will do this.
You see?
Or I will do this.
Uh-huh.
When you don't,
But
when
I've
you
seen
don't even
players,
know what
we
will
have
happen in
seen
the
players
pitch.
so many times
and they do
till
this.
now. No, they will say they will do something, they will do it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, Riquelme, even Yamal, 17 years old child, he's doing it.
Ebuka, Ronaldo and Messi once said it, that keep the talking to the leg. Take the talking to the leg rather than keeping it in the mouth. It means what? Do the action. Action speed and when you be, they'll touch you, finish up. Coach, what kind of process is this?
Immediately after that, don't you see that immediately after that?
Same thing with Onana.
It's
Same thing with
on fire.
Onana.
Hold on.
Let's do something. Onana.
Hold on.
You'll be
Coach,
even when Onana has made
Coach.
mistake, you will find him rising
Coach.
as if
Wait.
for what?
Wait, the focus is not Vinicius. So I know you have.
No,
you
no,
have
no. Calm down. I'm driving somewhere. I'm simply trying to tell Ebuka about
Onana.
Yeah, I
players'
get you,
countenance.
I get you.
Understand? Their countenance at times. That's why if you come to my academy in Divine Mercy Sport Academy, we have life skills where we do self-esteem class, we do confidence class, we do other things. Just to make the players that when you go out there, you need to know how to set healthy boundaries, how to set smart goals, how to go after them. You understand? It all boils down to self-confidence.
Coach, everybody's different though. Because
No,
now
self-confidence and
Dibu,
self-esteem.
Emiliano
We should understand
have that character and he's still going.
And because
See,
of that,
Ebuka, if you get it, if it works for you today,
Yeah.
good and fine for you. But if it doesn't work for you, it's just like Arsenal coach, the set piece coach. He told Declan Rice to
cross the ball.
ball.
Ah, Coach C gets PTSD for
Declan
that.
Rice decided to shoot the ball and he scored. Imagine say he no score that goal. You know what if happen with him?
Yeah.
So when it work for you, fine. But if it doesn't work for you, we go after you. We'll come after you. That's simple as ABC.
Okay, if it works for you, fine. But if it doesn't work for you,
We go after
we'll
you.
come for you.
Straight up.
So,
come for Onana.
what do you think about Onana's response to Matic? Let us know in the comment section. And Onana was talking about trophies against
Who is even
Matic.
more
Like
successful?
that was really dumb. Yeah, because winning a trophy with Manchester United does not make you any better than Matic.
Matic has won trophies.
Have you
Matic
won
has-
the Premier League?
Exactly. Matic has won multiple trophies with top teams in the world. One back-to-back with Chelsea. And so
You go win small three
So-
cup with Ajax. Can you compare with Petro in Premier League?
So-
where
Three-time
Netherlands?
Premier League
Where
winner.
Ajax is? Where Netherlands is? Netherlands league.
So-
Any league be that?
so
When they
I-
don't count top 5 leagues them in the world, they count Netherlands league.
But last, the only thing,
But EPL day.
the only problem here we're having with Onana's response is because he couldn't back it up on the pitch.
That is it.
And
He just cost Man United that point.
As in, they were winning,
that win.
He go carry ball. He go
Zexi
carry ball.
was doing
He go
very
carry ball.
well
He go
that
carry
game.
ball. Bath with him.
As in,
Small
Zexi
ball,
played well,
he-
Bruno
Zexi
played
was
well,
telling me
Dortmund
everybody
played
played
well.
Something
Dalot played well, Luis Garnacho and
something that
Onana.
vex me.
all right, guys.
And you might be shocked. They might still knock them out on Thursday.
Let's
Man U qualify.
let's
Man
look
U
forward to that. But until then, guys, we'll see you in the next episode of Football Banter. And like you already know, the banter continues.
Straight up.
Ciao, ciao.
Football Banter.